YouTube, Computer Guy here yet again, and I'll be making my second computer video. This will be talking about this computer right here, my Athlon 64 gaming computer. Okay, so this machine, I'll first start with history like I always do. Yep, so this machine I got about a year ago. It had a Pentium 4, 3 GHz Prescott base chip, and it had 2 gigs of Kingston memory and Radeon 9800 Pro, Sound Blaster Live video card. Sadly, when I got it, it had no hard drives, one of the side panels was missing, and the floppy drive was also missing for some reason. Don't even know why someone would even take a floppy drive, but yeah, whatever. And it also had 2 gigs of RAM. So when I took this machine home, I was quite happy with it. I liked the case, the nice blue tinted side panel, and the nice blue painted front here. The case was really nice, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna do some upgrades and fix it up and make it a nice gaming machine. So the first things I started with is I pulled out the boring RAM, which had no flashy heat sinks on it, and I put this nice OCZ memory in here, 2 1 gig sticks. Then I added a hard drive in there. I had a 74 gig WD Raptor, which I found on the curb, believe it or not. And I put that in. And I also put just a random floppy drive I had sitting in my room. And the machine worked. I installed Windows and I started enjoying it. I found a side panel. Oh, actually I found it. Forgot to tell you this. I found it along with my home server here, which is also a Pentium 4 and I did some upgrades on that one as well. It was a 2.6 gigahertz, but I'll talk about that in a separate video. So this machine, after I got the RAM upgraded and I got a side panel for the case, then I decided that it would be nice if I could make it an Athlon 64 build someday. So this day came. I found a really dirty and yucky Athlon 64 computer on the curb, and I liked the motherboard and the chip. It had a K8V-X motherboard and a Audigy 2 sound card, Athlon 64 3200 plus, and Radeon X800. The X800 was sadly dead, so I couldn't use that, but I decided, okay, Pentium 4s, like this machine was having a bit of pretty bad heat issues, so I decided, let's make it an Athlon 64. It'll be a bit faster, will run way cooler, and it will be something that was like cutting edge back in the day. So I opened the machine up, I pulled out the old Pentium 4 board, which was sadly an Intel board, so no overclocking. I put in this nice Asus K8V-X board, Athlon 64 chip. I kept my old 9800 Pro, put the Audigy 2 in, have some other random cards down there, PVR and dial-up mode, and that's boring blast stuff. I kept the original CD drives, floppy drive. Also, the computer originally had an Ace Power 300 watt power supply, which I changed out with a 400 watt Antec. I kept that power supply for a while after I added the Athlon 64 and stuff like that. However, the Antec power supply sort of started to have issues, so I decided, okay, guess it'll be time for a new power supply soon, and I got a 450 watt ISO, which I put in soon after the Athlon 64 upgrade, and I actually think that was my last upgrade for this machine, yeah. And after I put the Athlon 64 in, I also, apart from the power supply, I also reinstalled Windows XP on the Raptor drive, and I added a Seagate hard drive, 200 gig, and I have some more drives there. I'm just storing them in there. And yeah, so this is the machine. So you can see here from the cover. I'm probably not going to pull the cover off, but the other thing I like is this fan that it came with. It has blue LEDs on it, so that really adds to the nice look of the case. Sadly, the fan's bearings have long gone, so it makes a really bad rattling noise. So I decided, okay, why toss the fan if it has some nice blue LEDs? Might as well reuse the LEDs. So I rewired it, snipped the cables off that go to the motor, and I wired up a random Molex cable I had from a dead fan to the LED leads, and I got a nice blue LED. So I'll just power the machine on now, and I'll show you what it's got. And it's running Windows XP, and Windows XP also will soon have an end of support. In a few days its support will be gone, so I will be sad. Windows XP, why does it have to die? Why are you so evil, Microsoft, making us use Windows 8? Yeah, so enjoy. 3 or 4 days before XP is dead. I also had some games on this machine, but sadly after I reinstalled Windows XP I forgot to install my games, so sorry. I'm not going to be able to show any gameplay in this video. But I like the machine a lot, so here's the blue LEDs. And it also boots quite fast, considering it's a 10-year-old computer. That's with the magic of that WD Raptor hard drive. That thing really is nice, I would say. Dial-up modem or something else, drivers, don't care. So there it is, Windows XP. A few days before the end of support. As you can see, it is, what day is it? April 4th, I think. Come on. As you can see, it is April 5th today. Only a few more days until XP is done. Why are you so evil, Microsoft? Why? Making us use Windows 8 with that horrible Metro interface. Guess everyone's gonna have to adapt. That's how changes are, I guess, just like with Windows 95 when it first came out. Yeah. So that's it, XP a few days before the end of support, and running on my nice Athlon 64 machine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that I didn't have any gameplay, and there's a look of the front here with all the nice Pentium 4 XP and Athlon 64 stickers. There's the front panel, USB, and thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye. Ciao.